Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good day. So today we will learn the basic of how to plot, how to use the scatter or graph in Microsoft Excel. So let's say these are your datas. Okay, this is your x and this is your y. So it means that your x equals to 1, your y equals to 10. So for the rest of the data it's like shown in the Excel sheet here. So there are several ways of doing or plotting the graph in Microsoft Excel. So one of the simplest way is, for example, here first we just select all the data that we want to plot it, and then we go to the insert here, and then we find the chart ribbon here, or chart tag here, insert tab and chart ribbon here. Okay, so we select the suitable chart that we want. But for today lesson, we will learn how to plot it on the normal graph. So we will click on chart here. Okay, so there are many chart here, but the one that normally we will use is either this one, or this is what they call as scatter with smooth line and markers, or you can just pick this one. So the difference between these two, you can see. Okay, the Microsoft Excel already give you the preview here. So it's up to you whether you want to use this one. Okay, if you use this one, this is without the line. So let's say we pick this one. Okay, so we pick this scatter with a smooth line. Okay, so and this is your chart, your graph here. Okay, so basically, if you see some most of the time they will put the title of your chart is as the first word at your second column, which is here is your x. So okay, so let's say this is not your chart title, so you can change your chart title by just clicking that, and then so you name it as, for example, relationship between x and y. Okay, so that is your chart title. Okay, let's say you forgot or you mistakenly delete this one. So without chart title, you want to put the chart title, just click here and then go to the format. Okay, sorry, go to the design, and then you can find at the left side where you can add the chart element. So you can click there, and then you can pick any of the suitable one. Normally we choose the chart title, where you want to put the chart title. You can put it above or center overlay, so any option available. So normally we put above. So like I mentioned before, let's say relationship between x and y. So same thing you can do for exist primary. You can put it as for example height. We just making assumption height. Okay, and the unit, for example, is meter, and then for y-axis sorry, axis data is 1. Okay, put for example, this is weight. Yes, creating this one is not a real data. Okay, so it's fine. So Okay, for example here the weight you want to put it as in kg. Okay, so these are simple relationship of your x and y data. Okay, so you can change your data here. For example, you don't want to have your x axis start from 0, so you just click there, click at the axis, and then you right click, and then you format axis. So this option is depend on your version of Microsoft Excel. My one is Office 365, so you have this kind of option. Sometimes when you have an older version of Microsoft Excel, you'll have the option in the pop-up menu. Okay, so here for example you want it your X in 1, and then that one is in 10. So and then you can close it, so you have this kind of chart. So you can do the same thing for y-axis, so it's up to you. So normally, okay, this will be sufficient. Okay, so sometimes you want to you don't like the grid line, you can just click there, and then for example here you just can right click, and then you can add a minor grid line, so you'll have a smaller grid line there. So you can do the same thing, or if you don't want the grid line, just right click, and then so you need to right click the grid line, then right click, and then format grid line. So no line. Okay, you'll have that. Okay, this one is option, it's up to you. And sometimes we want this chart to be bigger, so what we do is normally we right click on the chart. Remember, right click on the chart, and then we choose move chart. Okay, move chart, and you click it, you select as a new sheet, then you name your chart. For example here we name it as chart 1, and then we click, so it will appear at your chart 1 here. Okay, your chart 1 there. So it's up to you. This is your sheet 1, data 1, and then your chart 1. Okay, so this is simple. Okay, I continue back with my sheet 1. Okay, sometimes for example okay, let's say I paste it here, and then I paste it here. So remember, when you have your data in y and x axis, so when you plot this, what you'll get is different compared to the previous one, because the x-axis right now is referring to the y here. So the first column is actually your x, so you must remember that. So let's say you mistakenly put this graph, so what should you do? You just right click, select data. That one will be the simplest thing to do. Select data, and then you edit. So select your x will be x. Okay, so here x, delete, then you select your x, and then that will be your x. So your y, delete and select your y. So you can directly and then you can click okay, series name is nothing, you just can delete, and then you can get the right value here. You see here is your x value, and here is your y value. So this is one of the simplest thing to do. If you don't want your graph to be like this, you can just right click and then change chart type. You can for example, you want to without the markers, and then you click OK, so there will be no marker. So make-upping the or adjusting the color of the line, you just can click on the line, and then you can, for example, here you can pick whatever you think is suitable to your for example, you want like that. So that will be extra thing that you should learn, because adjusting the color it's not necessary sometimes. Just most of the time we need the chart in just a single line. Okay, so I think that's all for simple chart. Next class, inshallah, by God's willing, we will go into what should we do, or how should we do when we want to have extra line in our graph. For example, you have multiple series of data, so you want to plot it in one graph. So by God's willing, we will learn it next class. So that's all. Assalamualaikum and happy learning.